Okay, part four. So part four is that okay. So I believe we left off with the older beautiful like manager, and her harassing me, and then lying about it, and then not knowing that I had a recording of it. So I record that, and then I don't know what transpired with her, but things start getting worse. Like no matter what I'm enduring at the company, I never get a write up. I never get a report or anything, nothing in a form of documentation other than them verbally saying stuff and never following through with the paperwork. Hence this other situation. Now this is when they're making it a hostile working extremely. I mean it's already a hostile work environment, but now they're gonna magnify it. That's why I said it was people above the regular managers that gave these managers the green light because at this time the man that had did all the sexual harassment with all the women and allegations and whatnot, this time he's terminated. He has left the company. They changed the narrative on that too about why he really left. I know for a fact why he left, why they terminated him or relieved him of his duties. They try to say it was because of some other stuff, but I know the real story why he was terminated. However, we're gonna because literally his ring of horror from what is being told by managers that are still at the company, managers that were at the company, other women and men, is that this went on for over a decade at this company, and it was stated within the paperwork that it was the company was aware of it and didn't do anything, or it's gonna be like how we my workman's comp is gonna be is certain people are protected and whatever they do is okay, and they're gonna protect them until it gets to the point where they can't. But by all means, they're gonna do anything to compromise the integrity of the truth until they can't do that anymore. So hence, we're gonna go into the extreme hostile environment. So I'm um I'm on my layover at Shrewsbury, and I'm laughing. I go in the break room. It's a security guard. I go back. I go out into the bathroom. I um I go into the bathroom. I believe it's like no toilet paper or something. I go. I ask the security guard. I said, "Do you know who you call or whatever?" There's no toilet paper in the bathroom, and they don't say anything. They just leave. Unbeknownst to me, I've been set up. I've been extremely set up. I look up a few days later. They're like they're investigating me, and I told a security guard to clean the bathroom. Um, Hence, they're trying to change the narrative. So now I told a security guard. Hence, this is why too they don't want me in management because I will abuse my authority, as well as another manager um, states that she has her she's the godmother of another employee's daughter. Hence, she has him lie and say that I told him I will fire. We're both at the same capacity. We both have the same job. I'm telling all this stuff is happening. Hence, I will abuse my authority as a manager. All the above never occurring, but they want to change the narrative. They want to run with this different narrative to sabotage me because at this time, this man, the women I believe they have um appeased this manager or has been the manager that was terminated has given them or a stamp of approval and have helped them with their mobility at the company. They're growing up the ladder uh, at an extremely fast pace. So them they feel in my opinion, I don't know their hearts or who they are. I mean, I know who they are, but I don't know. But this is what's happening to me is that they're aligning that even though he's gone, they're gonna revenge him because he has gave them opportunities that they would not have had if he didn't do it. Because some of them would not have had it if he didn't do it. So at this time, I'm told that I told her what she better do and things of that nature. I said it didn't transpire. I'm asking who the person is. I don't know her name. I don't know nothing about her. And honestly, I don't even recall how she looks because it was a brief conversation, but I never did what she stated. And I'm like, who is this person? What are they saying? At that time, they don't want to give me a name because they know I will file a grievance. I will put paperwork. I can't put paperwork on somebody I just don't know. And they're telling me that she doesn't want her name. Of course, she doesn't want her name to be known because I'm telling them I have a right to, know who's I have a right to defend myself and know who's the person that's making the allegations. As what they told the man, which hence takes me out the office and management. So this continues. What they end up doing to get the masses at the company mad at me, which is my at that time my other employee brothers and sisters, they take the whole break room. They take everything from us. They take everything from us, and since I'm not speaking, like vocally about everything that's happening, I'm just putting paperwork in. Managers are telling the employees that it's because of me. So I'm looking up my names on paperwork. Thanks, Naima, because they can't no longer utilize the break room. They don't have nowhere to eat nowhere period to eat or whatever. Don't no one wants to eat in the bathroom, and that's the only place that they can eat. Excuse me, while on layover. So I'm like, thanks, Naima. I'm like, what did I do? I literally didn't do nothing. But later on, as the truth comes out, she ends up getting a position in management from being a security guard. And hence, that's why she lied on me. But you always reap what you sow. I didn't find out who she was. Well, I think I found out her last name. I didn't find that out till like a little bit over a year ago. And I was just like, geesh, but some people do pathetic things. Like when you move with ill intention and a bad heart, you definitely reap what you sow. It's going to come back to her in some kind of capacity. God, it's God's will, not mine. Whatever transpires, it is what it is. So, everybody's mad at me at this time. People are just running with a different narrative. They're being very rude. They're, speaking ill of me. They're complaining. They're mad. I'm hated. I'm like enemy number one. And then at the time too, I'm going with the union. I'm fighting. I'm filling out grievances. I'm winning my grievances. Or it got to the point I filled out so many grievances and I won them to the company not even acknowledging them, like what's happening with my workman's comp, and it timing out. So the only difference between the union and my workman's comp is that if they don't go through the proper procedures in an amount of time, let it be 30, 60 days, however, 90, you win if it's never addressed properly, and you were able to identify in the union book what exactly transpired and how they violated and so on. So at this point, they're not acknowledging I'm winning. By the time I'm winning, it's 30 to 60 days after the incident transpired, and the narrative has already consume the majority of the workers or the masses at this particular location. At this particular job. So, and that's in the hundreds. Possibly, I know over 500. It's horrific. So, I'm steady submitting paperwork. I'm steady doing my due diligence. At this time, it's not impacting me like that because I'm not taking it personal. I'm not to the point where I'm emotionally engulfed in it because even though it is at this time is some years, it's just not that serious to me. And I know and I'm like the truth will prevail, and I'm like, let God's will. I'm that type of person. Like, let God's will be. I can't prove myself to everybody, nor am I going to try to. Hopefully, not hopefully, inevitably, what's in the dark comes to light, and I left it at that. Was I at times hurt by certain people that I thought I knew? Because at this time, it's like 5 or 6 years into this job. And I thought that I had associated with people that knew me to a capacity where we're breaking bread and eating together and going places together, that they would, speak with me in the highest regards. Of course, I thought that would happen because at this time we established relationships and I spoke of them in the highest regards. Nonetheless, I was unbeknownst